Hi, welcome back to Gimme 5 Friday. I'm here with Mr. Anthony Edwards. Welcome, Anthony.
Thank you so much.
He is an icon of Casa Grande. Born and raised here, born in Homeco Hospital, where I was born, right? who delivered you?
Dr. Ford.
That is my grandfather.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Oh, wow.
that's crazy. Back then, it was either Dr. Ford,
Wagner.
Dr. Wagner, that's who delivered me, and then there was like one other doctor in Casa Grande if you wanted to be delivered.
That's right.
Oh, that's cool. So, then you went on to become a Casa Grande Cougar.
Yes.
Played football there. Went to New Mexico for college.
Right.
Then went to pro football. Followed in the steps, kind of Randy Robbins. Yeah, Randy was first, and then you went to the Eagles.
Right.
And then to the Arizona Cardinals.
That's correct.
Were they the Phoenix Cardinals when you first
It was
went?
Phoenix Cardinals when I first came.
Okay, and then they wanted to make it more inclusive for
everyone.
Yes. Oh, that's great. And then you came back and you raised your kids, your family here.
Raised my kids here. I've been living here the whole time, even with the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I was just commuting back and forth.
Okay,
So
that's great.
my home.
You served as a school board member for the high school, and now you're on city council.
Correct.
So always giving back.
As much as I can. I love my hometown, and that's why I've always stayed here.
Yeah.
And just love giving back to our youth and to our community.
And the reason you're here today is because you are the athletic consultant for the district.
Yes.
Correct. Brand new role for all the high schools in our district. So that's great. So lucky kids to have you have that influence on them and to be that another role model for them.
Right. And I'm happy to be here once again as part of giving back.
Yeah.
To our youth and whatever that need may be. Just encouraging words. I'm an encourager. Yeah. My gift is encouragement, and so this is just part of me able to walk in my gift and give back to the students in our city.
Awesome. Well, we're very blessed. So are you ready for your 5 questions?
I'm ready.
Okay. So the first one is, what was the best thing about growing up in Casa Grande?
The best thing about growing up, it has to be the people, the relationships that I met a lot of people. I was a big wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the days.
Okay.
And so we were just so close knit. Family here in Casa Grande. Of course, we were smaller, but we were also close. But I love the closeness of that always draw me back. And even today, I ask people, the new people that have moved here, what drew you here? And it's the people. Everyone's talking about the people, and the same thing was with me. I wanted to get around people that knew me, and they know that if I'm acting out of character, they would straighten me up quick. And I love that because we as the community helped each other grow. Yeah,
definitely. And it's just great that we still have that small town feel here.
That's correct.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Now that we used to be able to count how many stoplights we had.
I know it. Or just cruise down Florence Boulevard in the circle on the weekend.
I know about that.
That was just
it. Was the best.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So name a place that you've never been but you'd love to visit.
The Holy Land.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been to the Holy Land, been to a lot of places, but I would love to go to the Holy Land.
Maybe not today.
Not today, but would love to maybe down the road.
Oh, yeah. You got to make that happen.
Yes.
All right. What would be your biggest fear?
My biggest fear would be losing one of my children.
Oh, for sure.
At an early age, losing one of my children. Losing a child. Generally, it would be tough, and that would probably be.
Yeah. And how many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have Tony, Tori, and Tanette.
All right.
And the baby Tanette, the girl is the baby, and so she's 29.
Oh, nice. Very good. So they're all grown up, but I think we worry about them more.
But still, you know, I still worry about them.
Definitely.
Still, even now.
Yeah. All right. If you could have dinner with any famous person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
That's a good question. Martin Luther King.
Okay.
Just to tap into some wisdom and knowledge, some more wisdom and knowledge, because he carried himself very well during all the things that he went through, as well as being an advocate for the people, for everyone, and there's a lot of wisdom and knowledge there.
Yeah, definitely.
And so I just want to tap into that.
He's definitely rubbed off on you.
Oh yeah, most definitely. As of course as a preacher as well.
Yes. All right. And then, so playing football, you got to get hyped up. So what was a song that you can remember, like really playing to get hyped up for the big game?
Okay, so when I was with the Eagles, my song is called Heaven.
Okay.
And it's by BB and CeCe Winans.
All right.
And it was an upbeat song, you know. And I believe that evolved into some other upbeat songs, but the Heaven was the main one.
Yeah.
That was the main one that I'm listening to. I'm gonna listen to that song right before I go on the field.
Okay.
Yeah, I listen to it in the car when I'm going to the stadium. And then before we go for kickoff, I'm gonna listen to that song again.
Awesome.
So.
Very good. Yeah, I can't imagine running out onto the field playing pro football. That's just like one of the best feelings ever.
It is, and to hear the crowd and stuff. A lot of, you hear all of that, I think, more at the beginning and at the end. And the reason being is you get so pumped up, and once you're out there and the ball's kicked, it goes away. It's like I can't hear that crowd until there's a big play and or you score a touchdown, or something like that, or a big catch. Yeah. Now you hear the crowd again. And so that's how it is. But you get zoned in.
Yeah. Now, did you and Randy play a game against each other?
We did.
Yes, I heard about that.
We did, and I tell Randy,
GCG boys.
I caught a long bomb against the Denver Broncos. And I got stopped at the 1 yard line.
By
Randy Robbins.
Oh my gosh.
Randy Robbins. I'm like, come on, man, you can let me in. But he says, but my job was to stop you.
That's
Your job was to get in. I stopped
you.
But I said it was a great catch, though.
Yeah. Did you eventually get it in?
We did get it in.
Good.
Yes,
okay.
we did get it in.
All right. So in your new role, what are you most excited for? What are some things that you want to do and some words of wisdom you want to give these kids?
Well, I think first to start off is start building relationships. Because sometimes some people are withdrawn from you if they don't know you. Okay, and so you got to learn how to build up the trust. That's what I had to do. Even with the Arizona Cardinals, new locker room. Every year you got a new locker room. Although you have some veteran players that are there from the previous year, but we always bring like 22 young guys every year, and now they have to build a relationship with myself and myself with them, so that there's a trust there. Because once trust is broken, there's no more job.
Right.
And so my thing is just begin to build relationships and just let them know I'm not here, I'm not against you, but I want the very best for you. I want you to be so successful in your life. And we're not talking just sports.
Yeah.
We're talking about all around. We want you to be professionals off the field as well as on the field. In the classroom, we want you to be the very best that you can be, because we're gonna die one day. And it's our children that's taking our place.
That's right.
So in other words, we're passing the torch. So if I can invest some good seed into our youth today, and that they grow up and then they start, when I used to have these football camps in Casa Grande with the youth. So when I was running to be on city council, a lot of those babies that was in my football camp have babies now.
Wow.
Or they're their children. Yeah. And they're telling their children to go vote for Anthony.
There
Why? Because the relationship.
Definitely, 100%.
And I laugh about it, but it's so true.
Yeah.
It's all about the relationship and how we treat one another. And we can go a long ways. But if we invest in our students today, we're going to be very happy with the results tomorrow.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, that camaraderie of a team and all of that. And for a lot of these kids, that's their family.
Right.
That's their second family, or sometimes it's their first family.
Right.
So,
right.
Awesome. Well, I can't wait to promote all the things that you're going to have going on and to highlight everything. So it's going to be a great year.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming by.
No problem. Thank you.
And we all hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend.
All right.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.